Hey guys, I hope you're all well. It's Wardie here from Left with Bread Gaming, back with another Planet Coaster review section of 3 coasters that I've found off the Steam Workshop. Now, we know the score here. Throw the coasters down, figure out where the pathways go, connect them all up, open the park, done all that. Now one of them, the first one we're going to look at, is Kitty Cake Coaster by Punkstreet. Should be built on snow, so it's probably not going to do it justice, to be fair, but I've kind of done the best. I think we'll get a good idea of what it is all about. But as you can see, the scenery on this thing is absolutely brilliant. That is so cool. We're just going to go all around. I can't wait to ride this one. This one looks really, really good. I haven't seen any of these apart from the outside, and I've done the testing sort of while I couldn't see it, and then opened it up. Look at the Hello Kitty things on the top. How cool are they? That is so cool. Very good. And the that is really clever with the candles with the sparklers on the top to make it look like they're actually on. That's really good. Let's say this was part of the add-on. It was Christmas time, so you can add this to the snow parks and things like that. Yeah, and that, before we actually ride it, that is pretty much all we can see. We dive inside. I was going to wait, but let's see what's going on in here. Whoa, how cool. Look, little toy soldiers. Wow, this is like a whole winter wonderland in here. Look at the sparklers and the water everywhere. That is so cool. I'm going to zoom out and it'll like put me on the outside. Oh, see, like that. Planet Coaster, damn you. But, right, we're not going to spoil the rest of that. Let's ride this one first, actually, before we go to the others. So, it's a spiral coaster, and ratings are 3.34 excitement, 3.65 fear, and 1.37 nausea. So it's a nice family coaster. And let's get a ride. Now we know what's going to happen here. I'm going to end up on one that's halfway around. We'll wait till one gets in the station. Or it's finishing. Click that away. One of the ATMs. I'll come to that in a minute, where I kind of messed up the path on one of them. But while we wait for this coaster to come in, I will tell you about the other two. The other two, one of them is called Crystalised Geocrete by RJ49. Now that thing looks ridiculous. The time it must have taken for him to build that was ridiculous. The other is a duelling coaster, which I love, called Horus by Niggi. Sorry if I got your name wrong, but it's something like that. Right, there's one in. We're going to ride this. Wow, that never happens. So cool. Right, we are not going to go on cinematic. We're going to go on interest. Just so we don't do the spinning thing all in one go. We can see how it goes. So this is Kitty Cake Coaster by Punkstreet. That's a very, very fun coaster, this is. Oh, how cool. Oh my god, you would be absolutely soaked. You'd be drenched. Round the cotton candy. I'm actually going to write, oh my gosh, you will get out. Oh, it's like a log flume gone wrong. It's quite nice for like it's a bit, I mean, it might just be this view, but it's a bit jarry as it's going around. It's not very smooth. Yeah, that was like whiplash mode then. Ah, that's quite a sweet little coaster. I quite like that. Now we will do the cinema. We will do the scene view, just so we can see whereabouts it actually does the spinning and stuff. But that is really. Is there only one coaster on this track? That's really disappointing. That's got to be a downfall for me. Could have at least a couple of them running round. So maybe you could tweak this if you downloaded it for your own parks and put a bigger station in, so that you could have the two running. just make it a little bit more like when you see it inside as well, you see them both running around together as opposed to just the one floating around, because the queue time for this will be ridiculous. Lift hill could be quick enough as well. That adds to the excitement rating for some reason. We don't know why it does this in the game. It adds to the excitement rating. And also, if you've got one car running the track, it will help to try and keep the queue down a little bit. And you can see the other coasters in the background there, so you've got a sneak peek of what's actually coming up. But I don't know if this is going to spin. Are we going to spin? Or has he just got it locked all the time? No, it's actually locked. So it's a spinning coaster, but it doesn't spin. Oh well. Right, we'll let this finish anyway. We'll have 2 goes, it's only a short one. A little gingerbread house, and gingerbread men are really cool. And that's that one. So that was Kitty Cake Coaster by Punkstreet. Very, very good little coaster. Right, as you can see, the queue already is like, yeah. You need more than... I mean, the rest of this here, sort of there, could be a station. So you could get another 2 cars possibly, which might just help the running of it. But anyway, next up we are going to go to Crystalised by Geocrete. Crystalised Geocrete, sorry, by RJ49. Now this one is, yeah, wow, absolutely unbelievable. I mean, that must have taken so long to build. It looks incredible. I haven't looked at any of the back end because I've connected the paths at the front. Now the ATM that came up, if you're doing your pathways, guys, this square section here, this one, you actually need to build a path around this because there's an ATM there. I didn't realise there's an ATM there. There's a toilet around the back which I'd seen, hence this path here, and a little shop there and a little shop just there. That shop possibly be better on the other side, but maybe it's come out of the park or something. But yeah, what a cool coaster this looks. With all the smoke, and it just intertwines with all of its sort of framing that's around. But we're going to try and get one in there. And we are going to ride this. The ratings, guys, 8 for excitement. That's huge. 5 for fear, and 1.6 for nausea. So really, really good ratings. It's only a small area that it takes up as well, which is, again, really, really good. There is one in. Oh my god, twice in one go. This never ever happens. So we're going to ride this now. Crystalised Geocrete by RJ49. And we are ready to go. This looks really good at night, I think. I was messing with the lights and lamps before, and it started switching to night time, and I could just see this, and it looked really good. Triggers in this, I think. Don't really know why there's a lift in there. I haven't noticed any triggers yet, anyway. That is actually quite cool. You can easily get lost in that. Very easily. We're going to look at these at night. I'm going to ride that one at night. I know we did the kitty one twice, but that was because I thought it was a spinning, actual wood spin, and it didn't. Trying to see, that surely there was triggers on this. There's trigger points. What are they? Where are they around the other side? Oh, I think it's the smoke. Yeah, I think it's the smoke. Yeah, stream jet, and speakers. Yeah, it's the music and the speakers and the smoke and stuff like that that's actually triggered in it. It's quite cool. We're going to look at that one night, but we're going to go to the next coaster now, because I've got 3 this time to do. Next one is Horus, which is the dueling coaster. Now, this looks incredible. How cool is that? That is just brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant. And to make racing coasters on this, guys, is difficult because you have to use the blocking sections to your advantage, because you can't actually make side-by-side stations and set them to race, so you kind of have to use the blocking sections, which we'll see on the way around. The blocking sections is at the top of this lift hill to wait for the next car. But it's a wing coaster, and what I want to show you as well, it's a neat idea. It's not actually water in the blue, it's actually tiles. If you look, edit building, these are actually, look, they are panel roofs but painted blue, which is a really, really good idea. I've seen it somewhere else before, and then obviously when you put the water effects in as you're going around, it will look like it's all standing water, like tropical type of water, which is really, really good, and it is so clever. So yeah, let's get rid of all these menus, and this is just brilliant. I mean, look at this track. Here we go. Race around. How cool is that? The synchronicity in it is ridiculous. I don't know where's the end of the race type thing. I suppose it'd be now. That's really good. I love that. That is ace. Right, let's get a ride on this. Again, we're in a station. Wow, I'm absolutely amazed. The game's playing ball today. Now we're going to try on this cam, just to see if we can see the duel when it starts. And we have a bit of a wait, because it will have to wait until the blocking section, sort of after this stretch of track, comes free, so that it lets this car go. Eventually we meet up here. What the hell? Oh my god. Oh, we go. Right, so this car should catch us up in here. I'm going to keep trying to look, just because I want to see. Alright, it's on its way around now. I want to see at what point does it meet us. Do we have a braking section? Or do we meet the race next time round? Oh, it's there. No, it's not. I don't know. I do not know. Oh, through the bushes. Health and safety. There's a claim there. Oh, it's caught us up. How cool is that? Where did it come from? That's even better, this no block brake section, really. Oh, that was rough. Neck breaker. So that car is going to go any second now. Whoa. Oh, it's there. So that's where we catch them up. Now if you speeded this up slightly, would you get to the top near enough in line? Hi. Hi. Are you alright? Hello. Is that a hat or your hair? Oh, we're the chasers now. This is awesome. I love this. So well done. Whoa, that was close. Exit to the right. Very cool. So, I'm trying to figure out, I think, is it just a well-made track? Or, because these are not blocking brakes as such, it's just that well made that it meets each other there well enough to actually race around. That is even better than I thought originally. That's ridiculous. The track design on this is incredible. This close here, this just between these two, is unbelievable. Like there, and now there. Wow, that's really good. Definitely, I love that. Path queues really easy straight out here. Yeah, that is awesome. Alright, let's go nighttime, guys. Nighttime. Daytime, as me mate Clegg would say. Look at that. That is redonkulous, to be fair. It looks... Look at that. Wow. That view is just unbelievable. That looks so cool. The lights and these little triangles, that must have taken forever. You have to place each individual one. Wow. That is just 1,372 pieces have been placed for the building. Now that it must have taken so long. That is so cool. So that is Crystalised nighttime mode. Let's have a look at the cake. The little kiddie coaster. Yeah, it's quite nicely lit up, to be fair. Second top tier, not a lot around the edges. I'd probably put some like little lights down here or something, or spotlights in the ground. I will have a go at doing this. Colourable event lights, they usually are, and if you put them on the x-axis, so you can spin it slightly like that, so you could have that one there, say, and just tilt it up slightly more, and then if you actually sink it into the ground so you can't actually see it, I might actually, if I light it a bit more, it might do the top layer as well, and maybe pull it back a bit. No, that's just taken. There we go. You see the difference, and you could also colour that, so you could have like a blue shade like that, which would make it look quite good. You press OK there, and move it back a little bit more. Or maybe I'm just trying to get the. That's it. So if you do something like that there, and then that will instantly make another one that you could then maybe move to here, something like that. Obviously turn it around a little bit more to match in, and there would be another one. And I'm just going to try and light this next bit up down here, just to kind of give you what sort of effect I'm half angling at, really. There, just move back a little bit, something like that. Like that there. And as you can see, I mean, look, this is like literally, it's just taken me like a minute, but you can't see the lights underground, but it's illuminated up, which is quite smart. And obviously the difference now in looking at it from like that, considering it was like really dark like this, just the street lights. So obviously putting like the blue in like this, or whatever colour, if you do it round more, you get it more intense, but you get the kind of idea, make it glow up a little bit more. But it's still quite cool. And inside, obviously, all lit up very nicely. You actually get soaked on that ride. Like it's such a look. I mean, wow. You go through that, that's ridiculous. Alright, let's go and have a look at the dueling coaster, which is Horus. And that, now, don't get me wrong, they've not gone mad on the lights, but with a coaster like this, that actually really suits the theme, in my opinion. I mean, you could possibly do things with the track. You can add the event lights to the track, So maybe something like building custom decorations, lights, these colorable area lights. These are the ones that you can actually, it will let you add them to the track. So if you could actually get underneath, which if you've ever played this game, using these views is ridiculous. Usually if you press T, it's a lot more easier. Puts it into free camera mode. Wow, what the hell has just gone on there? Okay, let's go find it again. Where's the park? How the hell have we spawned up here? That was a quicker launch than NASA. Should get, like... Right, look that way. Now, lighting. Now, if you do... say down lights like this. Put them in the middle of the track. And then you could even kind of follow the track round. And then maybe here, you know, just kind of follow the track. Now there is a way you can actually, if you've got the time and the patience, you can set up trigger events to do this. I've just switched out of free camera mode because it was like going crazy. It was just going to end up everywhere. But as you can see, we're just going around here. I'll just put a couple more on just to show you what I mean. Just to see if it lights it up, and then we'll step back and have a look at the effect that it's given. But yeah, these lights are under the track, and then see, look how nicely this is lit up now underneath. It just looks so cool because the lighting on the bottom's quite nice because it's quite like a deserty type of looking ride. Again, you can colour these whatever colour you want, really. Just see what works best, but it just makes it look so cool like that. And again, I mean, I've just quickly rushed him in. I'd need to take a bit more time to get it on done how I'd like it, but you can see the contrast. That is without, which is, you know, it's nice, but it's dark, and that is with, and it makes it look so smart. So yeah, it's a few ideas if you do decide to venture into any of these coasters. Now, I think that will do us, guys. This is just ridiculous. This is unbelievable. So cool. Personal favourite of mine. This is going to be so difficult. Nighttime wise, this is an unbelievable build. But my favourite's got to be the dueling one. Just because the timing to get it to go up the hill so it can race as it comes back down is it's just so good. So clever. It's very nicely themed. It's easy to place. Easy to put the paths in, and it's just a brilliant overall coaster. So for this episode, my favourite one is Horus, the dueling coaster by Niggi. And that is that, guys, for this episode, and I will catch you guys in another one very soon. And goodbye.